Whoops. The hell just happened? Did not do that. Okay. Alright, so I think we're ready to go here. Welcome, Moises. Sorry if I butchered your name. Please don't kill me. Okay, let me just load up my save file. And I did... Whoops, hold on a second. I did go back and collect the items in the Black Moon Forest, and I did a little level grinding. Faye learned Senretsu and Inner Healing. He's level 10 now. Go ahead and check out his death blows right away. Whoops. Okay. And I think we're ready to go then. So, coming up on a really cool section of the game. And we're going to go ahead and go after our friend... Oh yeah, I'm holding down the run button like I need to, and I don't. Oh, everyone goes back to level grind? I'm more about grinding for death blow skills than anything. Oh, it's the Sandman from ECW coming to attack me. There's our new death blow skill. Like that one a lot better than the first one. The first one's a little bit too simple for me. Wait, how far does he have to go for his next level? 348. Yeah. Actually, I was told Final Fantasy VII was supposed to be this. I guess Final Fantasy VIII took its money. Well, technically, there's no Xenogears 2. This is like episode 5 in a 6-part saga. Um, I mean, the second game in the series became Xenosaga, which is that PlayStation 2 series that some people really love and a lot of people hate because they all say, oh, you know, it's nowhere as good as Xenogears was. Hey, Chris. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Xenosaga definitely seems to be a love it or hate it thing. I love it, except for episode 2. And Chris, much like I do with Shadow Hearts, you are coming in like right at a really good part. In a minute. Yeah, pretty much. Really? I did not know that. Like, about 10-15 years ago, though, one of my friends, when I used to go on the GameSpot website, they showed me a picture of Telos and Cosmos, and, like, Telos had her hand down Cosmos's panties or whatever. I was like, whoa. Right. Chrono Cross is definitely a good game, but nowhere near as good as the original. Yeah, I really enjoyed Cross too. I like trying to find like all the characters and all that. Even though they really don't serve much purpose, you know, most of them have very, very small stories. It's still cool trying to find them all. Well, I don't know about the hentai, but the Growlancer series has some great art. Come on, Faye, you can take them on. Alright, time to fight. These guys are pretty easy. Oh, I should have tried out the new death blow. Oh well. Oh, come on. Ooh, extra armor. Oh yeah, that's right, I haven't even been able to equip the gear yet. Oh shit.
Who are you? Who? Right. I know you. You killed her. Her? No. It wasn't. Not me. You coward. It was you.
Ah, one of my favorite songs in the game. Oh, for Girl Lancer? Love the animation on his outfit down on the bottom there. Nice. I'm always happy to hear that, because this is my favorite game of all time. Yeah, and the story only gets better from here. And I know this game is on PSN, probably like $10. Definitely worth it. Physical copy isn't that expensive, it's like 40 or 50, I think. Which I think is totally worth it for a game like this. I'm gonna turn Booster on, which is kind of risky, given that this monster likes to suck up fuel. Stop doing that. It's got a little sippy cup of fuel. Okay, I think one more combo will take him down. I hope. Yes, thank you. Damage me, please. Just don't take any more fuel. Oh yeah, he's toast. Oh, not quite. Yeah, that was really close. I almost ran completely out of fuel. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh yeah, and if I remember correctly, another one of my favorite songs is coming up right here too.
Let us join together. I never thought we'd meet again like this. It must be fate. How ironic. But I'll never let you have him. Even if it kills me.
Yeah, I love those anime cutscenes. Faye looks pretty depressed right now. Yep, and it is playing one of my favorite songs. This one, Graf's theme and the Shavat theme are my favorites in the game. And despite what Red Stinger says, this game has an amazing soundtrack. Oh yeah, I suppose I should do stuff here. I'm just standing there like, duh. Oh, that's cool, Zodiac. Thank you for stopping by, at least. Okay, time to rest. Hey, I like Disc 2. It's lacking on gameplay, but it tells an amazing story. I don't know if I've ever played a Suda51 game. Ah, cool. Time to meet Bart. Just noticed that Bart's sprite was like glitching out for some reason there. So you're not a fan of Disc 2, I take it. Dude's name is Jericho? Alright. Got a little Y2J up in here. Oh, Simon, I'm trying to play a game, man. Oh, the legendary boss of Disc 2. I'm not gonna say who it is, but I think I know who you're referring to. And kaboom. He's a little calm about it. We'll probably sink in a few minutes. Totally didn't see what he said there. Ah. This demonic work of art. Oh yeah, he's only got 4 AP. That kind of sucks. He should level up pretty quickly, I hope, though. Gotta watch out for that. Okay, I don't remember if there's any items in this room. I think I missed one in the hallway. Aw, come on. It was right there. Oh, let's see. Oh, I can't. I was gonna take out the guy in the back, but I guess I can't. The guy just stands there and then dies. He's like, was that enough? Well, I guess it is. I'm dead. Yeah, it does have a really good battle theme. Oh, I missed 3 items. Holy cow. That's okay. I'm not going for a complete playthrough. Because I already missed the RPS badge at the beginning, so that ruins my chances of getting 100% on this. The Green Man, is that a song? Wait a second, let me open up this chest first. There we go. By the way, just for the hell of it, one of my pet peeves in watching like other people play RPGs on streams and Let's Plays and stuff is people that don't organize their inventory. It's like I watch a Final Fantasy one and they have a potion up here, and then they have like a high potion down here, and then they have like an X potion like way down the list. It's like, organize that crap, man. But anyways, we'll continue on. Might as well heal. Since I have like 40 hob jerkies. No need to organize your items in Shadow Hearts 2. Oh, okay. I don't know, he's okay. Like, he's got a really good story. Oh, there we go. But as a character, I really don't like using him because he's really slow. That's the big problem. Like, he does a lot of damage and he's got, like, high hit points and defense and everything, but he's just so slow. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I don't know, I'd say about a 7. Although I think, if I remember correctly, his gear is a little bit faster. Okay, so it's not just me. I feel better then. Well, the thing that drives me nuts about that too is, like, a lot of games have like a sort feature right on top, and all you have to do is like hit one button and bam, everything's sorted for you. You don't like Rico at all, huh? What did I want to do here? Damn it, I forgot already. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Oh, he's got a way to go yet. Okay. Probably missing all sorts of items now. Oh yeah, they have these stupid barriers on each path here to like zigzag back and forth. Every stat except his attack is good. Or bad, yeah, I get what you mean. You know what that means, Zodiac? That means that once Rico becomes a playable character for me, I'm going to keep him on my party for the rest of the game. No, just kidding. I'll probably use him like a little bit, but, you know, I'll stick with the other characters. I could have, like, a party of Rico, Maria, and Choo Choo. How about that? The hell does that mean? Triggered. Are you being serious about that, Zodiac? She does have healing abilities, which comes in handy. But I hate the fact that she has no death blows. Curse you, Bart, and your wild smile attack. Oh, my camera's damaged. Stop doing that. Hey, Majority. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the happy birthday. Oh, not again. Oh, you're still not dead yet? Come on, man. There we go. Oh yeah, my birthday was on the 10th. But I think Majority said that because on one of my Facebook posts, somebody said happy belated birthday, so... And he was active in that post. But yeah, thank you for the birthday wishes, or happy birthdays and all that. Sure, what is the dumbest thing you've done in this game? Hey, Black Metal Gamer's here too. All right. Yeah, I know the final maze or final dungeon is not very popular. There's some tough battles in that final dungeon too. Happy birthday. All right. Whoops. That's right. Actually had a really good birthday too because I ended up putting in my 2 week notice at my old job that I've been at for 12 years, which I mean on the one hand kind of sucks because, it's been a stable job for 12 years, but on the other it's retail and, I'm done with it. You got stuck fighting the first mech boss with Bart on Faye? Like outside of your gears? Yeah, Star Ocean Second Story is a really good game. Someday I'll finish that one. Oh no, I don't know if you remember Majority, but that grocery position I took like a year and a half ago, I'm just gonna do that now. Which is gonna be great because I'll only be working like 3 days a week and I'll be making lots of money and I'll have half my week off. So there you go. And I'll pretty much have a set schedule too. So, I don't have to like, keep checking like, oh, do I work this day? Do I work that day? I only played that one briefly on PS2. The only thing I remember from it is it like had the same door sound from Xenosaga. But other than that, I don't remember anything from it. Except for the fact I think it came with a soundtrack. Oh, that's why I don't know a messed or why we don't know a messed up dungeon. Well, I'll see your Star Ocean and I'll raise you a pure solar. Mess around in those dungeons for a while. And then tell me what a bad dungeon is. Star Ocean on PS2 is not a game. I wouldn't mind doing that, but the thing is, like you have to do like so much work to get like even like a tiny amount of money for it. So like I'd have to do like I'd have no time to play games basically. And you can't write about games if you have no time to play them. Although now I suppose I do have more, I'll have more free time, so, you know, I could do that if I wanted. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, Phantasy Star 2 had some god-awful dungeons. Remember, what was it, like the second or third one in that game? Like you had to like walk around the dungeon, but you would have no way of knowing that you could actually do that. Because if you just walk straight through the entrance and use all the portals or whatever, or the transporters, you know, you transport all over the dungeon, and you have no idea, you know, where the end is, and you keep just using these transporters and you get nowhere. Hey, that's not his name. Yeah, exactly, Chris. Phantasy Star 2 is a really good game, but fuck those dungeons. I don't know. I enjoyed the first Phantasy Star. It's tough to start though because you only get Alice for I don't remember how long, but it takes a while to like get her leveled up and everything so you can actually explore. Like you have to keep going back to that first town and rest. Got Phantasy Star 2 downloaded for free. That's okay. I have Phantasy Star 3 downloaded for free, which was not an enjoyable game at all. Where am I going here? Yeah, it is a challenging game. But a lot of those early 8-bit RPGs were. Oh, crap. I should take Bart out of his gear so he can learn some death blow skills. Oh, 3 free on emulators on my Raspberry Pi. Oh, Shining in the Darkness is one I haven't played yet. I know a lot of those Shining games get mixed reviews. Like, the strategy RPG ones are really good, but, like, all the other ones get, like, 6s, 7s, and sometimes 8s. Oh yeah, I have extra armor. And I can actually equip them now. Okay, oh. Hmm. Oh wait. So I want to... Oh, get off. There we go. Okay. There was one of the Shining games on PS2 that X Cornmuffin X streamed, I want to say like a year ago. It looked pretty interesting. I forgot what the name of it. I think Shining Wisdom? That might have been it. But yeah, it was an action RPG, and it had like a lot of really cool customization and stuff. We'll definitely look into importing that one of these days. Level 30, holy cow. Okay, well Bart better get back in his gear then. Because I think those enemies will kill him. Hey, welcome to the stream. I'm playing this on PlayStation 3. Physical disc through the PlayStation 3. Yeah, that's right, Bart. Just stand there. Oh, okay. Playing it on an Apple II. Does it work? Oh, no, I'm recording this on the Elgato. Well, I'm running, not really running the Elgato, but I'm running that into my computer, and then the OBS is actually recording it. Because for whatever reason, the Elgato does not, like, you're supposed to be able to stream with it, but there's, like, no stream option on the software whatsoever. Like, there's settings for it, but there's no button I can press that, you know, says stream now. Yeah, Bart. If only you would listen to him. Oh, what should I do for the boss fight? Um, I don't know. We're probably not going to get to it today. Unless I really truck my way through here. But I have beaten that boss like 3 times, so... shouldn't be a problem for me. Whoops. Okay, so hopefully the enemies don't target me, because Zodiac said they won't. Okay. Oh, that is the edge. That is edgy as fuck. Oh yeah, I had an interesting day a couple days ago. Well, some of you guys know this already, but apparently somebody stole one of my videos and re-uploaded it. Terry309, I think his name is, let me know. On another live stream I was chatting on. So I did the whole YouTube copyright claim thing. I actually got it taken down within like 5 hours, so I was pleasantly surprised with that. Oh, nice, Bart. But it's still weird to me though, because like they stole my Valkyrie Profile 2 video, which has, you know, like a lot of views, but like that is such like a niche game that like I don't see how anybody thinks they're gonna make money on that. It's probably like a bot doing it or something. Yeah, and it's got to be some kind of bot, because when I looked at his videos, like they were all over the place. And no, I'm not mentioning his name in the chat here because I don't want to give him... I don't know if his channel's even still up, but I don't want to give him any more views or anything. Or anyone else's money. Let's go this way. Oh yeah. I don't remember if it was this one or one you find later where you have the option to fight them. There we go, that's where I wanted to be. Wow, look at Bart's jumping skills. That's some, like, jumping flash shit right there. Yeah, it is kind of weird if you think about it. Alright, let's go talk to this old fart. Do you have original YouTube? Oh, and then you have ad block? Well, even still, I'm not I'm not mentioning his name. Old Man Bal. Oh, nice. So this fossil is going to show me some fossils. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Like, if he says he upgraded him and he really didn't, I can see how that could cause a problem. He has a sealed collection of fossils. Is he going to get him VGA graded? 85. Super rare. No. That's my family off in the other room talking to each other. This is a great song, too. Mm. Nope, I just have a loud family, so... And my mic picks up everything. I should really look into some kind of like soundproofing or something. Should be able to do that fairly cheaply. Yeah, don't be breaking his wall. Oh yeah, and before I forget, um, I will be doing some more Jeanne d'Arc tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do it during the day. I'm not gonna like schedule it, but if I don't do it during the day, it'll be around the usual time, 10ish. I think we're at like part 8 of that now. Just got Bart Bartolomeo and that Zelda looking character. Yes, please share some parts with me, old man. No, I don't. I'm pretty sure I know where the sensors are. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the first time we're doing all this. Okay, there we go. I forgot there's like a slight delay when you hit the right shoulder button. Okay, let's see if we can do Bart. Hey, Brigadier, is that? Isn't there a strategy RPG called that on PS1? Or no, that's Brigandine. That's it. Okay, we need more money for that. But he's not going to be in his gear right now, so that's okay. This old man's got some clunky menus. He's kind of annoying. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna do some fights for a little bit, and then probably cut this off around 11:30ish. You know the usual way we do things here. And then next time, we should be able to shut off the sand sensors and take down the next boss. Should not have any problems doing that next time. Whoops. Oh yeah, gotta go through this long hallway. There we go. At least the encounter rate's not too bad here. Like, I finished Final Fantasy IV on PSP last month, and the encounter rate in that one was just brutal. Great game, but holy crap. That's a lot of frickin' combat. Oh yeah, and I completely forgot to check Bart's death blow skills. Oh, apparently he's just got one. Yeah, epic hallway. Epic empty hallway with no music. And it's not straight either, so you have to keep adjusting, like, how you move through it. Oh, perfect. Let's see. So, we'll take you guys down. Sounds like he says cereal. It's amazing. Faye can run at that mech, but not step on those Sandmen down there. I had to stretch out there for a minute. I'm exhausted from a hard day of doing nothing. Oh, that's a good camera angle. Make me think something's wrong with the game or something. Oh, there's one. Okay, and if I remember correctly, there's one more I have to find. Who knows, maybe we'll find it in the next 10 minutes. Yeah, I like the fact that Bart has a weapon. And it's like a somewhat unique weapon, too. Not a lot of RPGs I know of have whips. Actually, it's really interesting because the main character in this doesn't use a sword, which seems to be like the standard in most other RPGs. Like a sword or a dagger or, you know, something close to that. Or a gun blade. Which is Spoonie's whole, like, seems to be Spoonie's big reason why he hates Final Fantasy VIII, because the weapon is so stupid. Which I kind of get, but, I mean, I think it's cool, and, you know, it's a fantasy game, it's not real. That being said, I think that Spoonie review of Final Fantasy VIII is funny as hell, even though I disagree with, like, everything he says in it. What, for games where the main character doesn't use a sword? Well, you can use a sword in DQ8. You can use a sword. Oh, or are you talking about whips? Okay, yeah. It just dawned on me you're talking about whips. Because you have Quistis and Jessica from Dragon Quest VIII. Yeah, the weapons were pretty different in Final Fantasy VIII. Like, Rinoa had that kind of boomerang-ish thing that she shot off her wrist. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, come on, that wasn't enough. That'll be enough. Her McDonald's toy thingy. Oh, nice. Twin Sonic. Okay, let's see where Bart is now. Oh, cool. He's getting close on Rhythm Shock. Actually, I used to have a Rinoa figure. Got it sometime around 2000. I don't know what happened to it, though. Like, it got lost in one of the moves. Which kind of sucks, because I liked it. Man, this is a great song. Just nothing but dripping. Oh yeah. Yuffie is like the least favorite character in the Final Fantasy series. The one that everybody complains about, along with Kate Sith. Wow, that's an epic robot, man. Kicked me and did no damage. One of these days I'd like to go back and play Final Fantasy VII and, you know, get everything 100% on that one. Because I haven't played that one in like, I don't know, 10 years or so. Faye learned another one. Okay, let's see if we can make it back to our save point. Well, I'm pretty sure that means Faye has another gear death blow now. Okay, Bart, you're gonna defend. And, well, actually, we'll use your ether. Okay, I have no idea how that attack physically works, but it looks cool, so yeah. He just, like, jumps up, turns his body upwards, and then swings it back downwards and does, like, a bunch of kicks. Oh, not that rumor again. People used to come up with all sorts of crazy stuff, like you play through the game 7 times and apparently that saves her. But no, that doesn't work. Used to be a big April Fool's joke, actually. Alright, yeah, but that's a good spot to end it. So, I'm going to grind for the rest of Bart's gear, probably off stream, and then when we come back, we'll find the other sensor and open up the sand wall. And then fight well, I won't say who the boss is, but we'll fight a boss. So, yeah, thanks guys for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will do Jeanne d'Arc sometime tomorrow. And thank you for watching. See you next time.